All right, here we go. Finally, Jesus. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. First of all, let me say we just had some technical difficulties, man. I was starting the show and then computer, everything shut down and we had to start all over again. Okay, so morning thoughts. Shout out to the people who got here first. Miss Goldie Robinson, I saw you. 2JZ Boost. You were actually really first. So I shout you out for that as well. But let's go our regular shout outs and then we get started. All right. As you can see, I got Wifey with me this morning. So shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to the entrepreneurs, the stay-at-home moms and pops, the retirees. Shout out to my Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, food delivery driver, taxi driver, which is Uber or Lyft, long distance truck drivers. Shout out to my brother Troy Star Trucking Vlogs on YouTube. Troy was over here yesterday morning. Please go over to Troy's channel and give that brother some support. All right, manners and respect to each and every one of you again, and shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you up there. You're not asleep. As much as you want good for yourself, shout out to you. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. That part. Shout out to you. All right, so here we are this morning on this glorious, beautiful Tuesday morning. A Tuesday, don't? All right. On this Tuesday morning. And we got a couple of things to talk about, kind of all over the place. People were requesting and said, SouFlo, get Brains on the show in the morning thoughts because, you know, from a female's perspective, sometimes my reasoning could be one-sided and they wanted to hear.
And biased and stereotypical Jamaican male and sexist. So.
You're well extra. you're I'm not gonna say all that. I was gonna say all that now. Yeah, sometimes I guess they want to hear a female's perspective. Sometimes I'm really tired, and them glasses block this bright light from my eyes. So again, people, I don't wear glasses. People be seeing me in my smart glasses, thinking I wear glasses. I have perfect vision. All praises to God. Me don't need no glasses. I just like wear them, call them block the lights, which is what they were designed for. And a couple of the people said them kind of make me look smart. So. Yeah, so me like looking smart. Even if I'm not smart, let's look the part. Yeah. So but before I start about your brother now, LA Lewis. Listen, so LA Lewis is one of them people there that has cursed me badly over the years, you know. But I don't know if it's just a tug of war thing. Why if it's a tug of war, them not talking about it. But LA Lewis has been one of those that cursed me over the years. So I've always found it humorous. I don't take it too serious and all these things. You know, some people say he's a mad person. I, for one, has said that he is a genius in some sense.
Especially where social media is concerned. No people think he's mad, but he's definitely not mad. He knows how to get what he wants out of social media and out of his name.
Just like Amari, don't?
Exactly.
Yeah, they play mad, but I don't think they're mad. I think they understand the entertainment business. You know, once you're not shocking or you're not exciting anymore, then there goes your entertainment. So entertainment people cannot be regular people. They have to be half mad like LA and all these things. Well, that's not the part we want to talk about. So LA is no longer a Jamaican and he is no longer black. What that means is he claims sovereignty. Okay, so far. I love me say so LA say he's no longer Jamaican and he's no longer black. He claims sovereignty under some him go to court to talk one bag of foolishness. Anyway, hold on, let me pull this up real quick. LA Lewis granted bail. So he got arrested because of breaching the DRMA, right? We talk about the DRMA, the Disaster Risk Management Act, where the Samoa says LA Lewis is just a comedian. He just loves drama. You know, the funny thing though is if you talk to him in dead serious enough, He is dead serious on everything that he says. So there's that thin line. That's what people are like, okay, a comedian, I gotta say, yo, I joke, me did that run, man. You know, say at the act. Me a comedy me do, you know. That's like a Trabas or our most famous comedian, the same name yesterday, Oliver Samuels, or one of them kind of people there. But not L.A. Lewis. L.A. Lewis is firmly, he believes what he believes. All right? Understand? Give me for L.A. Lewis.
Ellen Lewis, you put in.
My girl, at Jamaica I come from, I don't know Ellen. I want L.A. L.A. I feel a big star. That. Remember when his attorney came on stage with him? His attorney seemed like she didn't mad like him. So I don't want no suing for defamation of character. I was just talking about something that I observed. She had a strong English accent. And she talked like this, you know. Well, the English accent seemed fabricated.
It was put on for sure.
Yeah, that English accent, they look like it makes somewhere down at Clarendon. That English accent, like she had a whole bunch of hot rice in her mouth, and she was like, well, you know, or when said Mr. Wellens, let's talk about my point. And I know if I pass the drop out or what. All right, so L.A. Lewis says that he is no longer black. He has given up black. He has given up his Jamaican citizenship. He no longer claims to be Jamaican. It is under sovereignty. So it says, entertainer L.A. Lewis was on Monday granted $30,000 bail when he appeared in the St. Catherine Parish Court. 7! Big up to L.A. I don't know what kind of response might come out of this, okay? The response might not be good, but whatever it is, we're going to roll with it. So he is scheduled to return to court on September 7th when the matter will again be mentioned. He was arrested on Sunday on a bench warrant, and the warrant was issued after he failed to appear in court March 16th to answer to charges of breaching the Disaster Risk Management Act. Now, Missy, when them arrest LA, he didn't break any laws because although he was outside, he wasn't outside. He was actually outside in his vehicle. See, so and now he is a high priest.
Yes, high priest.
A maroon high priest, self-appointed maroon high priest, and him have followers. Yeah, he has followers. He has people.
When did say he's something in the UK? He claimed.
Oh, this has been for years. He's related to the royal family.
Yes, related to the royal. And anointed by the Queen of England.
Yes, I didn't know now visa to go to England. I guess he's the family member that they don't want to come to England. He's the castaway. I'm casting away to Jamaica, but he firmly believes that he is royalty. And I don't know, you're a maroon, but you're royalty in England with the Queen family. Anyhow, he has been released on bail, $30,000. How much Jamaican dollar that? 30,000 Jamaican. How much US is that?
Approximately 300.
About roughly 250, 300. Yeah. Well, his fans and well-wishers, them will send in a little thing, or him probably having money stuck up. I saw a picture of him, a short video, where he was in a room full of US dollars. So if him have US dollars like that, you know.
Or prop money.
Well, LA sort it out. Website telling people if you have the card, you can't be arrested and don't have to pay taxes. Yes, that's all the madness that's going on. This man has actual followers that actually believes him. See? And there are people in my comment section that actually really believe him too. I remember somebody I said, SouFlo, I don't know why you're not telling the people the truth. You guys need to stop claiming black because you're not black. You are Moors or you are Hebrews or you are some other title or whatever they're giving us, but not black. So it's under that L.A. Lewis has claimed to no longer be black. He's not claiming black. And it is also under that LA had claimed to be not Jamaican. But the only problem is this. even though you're not Jamaican, you are in Jamaica. So the laws in Jamaica still apply to you, even if you're not Jamaican. Because don't if a German man or a Chinese man or somebody come to Jamaica and they break the law, they still have to answer to the Jamaican law in Jamaica, right? You not understand the part there. He's telling the people that once you claim sovereignty, denounce your blackness and denounce your Jamaican citizenship, then you fall under seven. Then you fall under that. I have a little card that you walk around with. Then you fall under those jurisdictions, so you can no longer be prosecuted. When them say go inside for curfew, you say outside. We out here. All right. And this guy, oh man, yeah, him mad enough. Him mad. I'm convinced I'm mad, but he's mad in a smart way. You know, clean clothes madman. That's I think LA is the real definition of clean clothes madman.
Just like Amar.
Amar is a straight man. I feel like Amar is just straight man. She a clean clothes madman.
Yeah,
because she does have.
She do her hair all the time. She dress up all
the
time.
Babe, she cuss you, know?
You know.
You gonna mention her name just now?
Whatever.
Why? The last time she cussed brains, I see people.
My mom called from Pennsylvania and said, "Me no teacher because all people, but that one you can definitely get cussed out."
So mama said, "Should I rinse her out?" I didn't think it was worth it.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not arguing no mother man.
Yeah, I didn't think it was worth it, but she sent brains go way up under one part around one corner around there. So she was even telling me like, "You're not gonna respond to her on my behalf." Exactly. I'm already lick your man, and yeah,
I was pissed.
It hurt.
Okay, especially with my mom call. I know it's serious because my mom don't call for no BS on no internet. She very rarely calls me about things on the internet. Okay.
Yeah, so we choose when we call them people their name because we know so drama normally follows. But sometimes I feel like I want the drama. Sometimes I get bored and I'm like, okay, let me see who we can draw out now if we're gonna get like excitement. You know, just excite up the thing. We're not harming anybody. You know, we're not harming nobody. So shout out to LA Lewis. Him can pay him money. A lot of people are struggling financially. He's able to pay his 200 and something US dollars and come out almost 300 US and walk out on bail. Hopefully by the time he goes back to court, he'll realize that he is still black and he's still in Jamaica and still a Jamaican born.
Of Jamaica.
Yeah. So I hope him switch and talk. Oh, he said he only went there to entertain the queen, not the queen, to entertain the judge twice. That was just the entertainment. I only went there to entertain the judge twice. And but once they started trying to do that handcuffing and stuff, what they were doing was they were attempting to kidnap me. So it's a kidnapping. Now, on a real talk, I've heard this conversation before. Come and stand up and listen to the Hebrew Israelite and preaching and talking. And that is exactly the kind of talk where them talk. And the Moors. So for the people who are into this Moorish stuff, and sovereignty stuff, explain that to me, please. Because if it is real, then I want to be a part of it. You know, not for real. No, you know what I'm talking about.
So you can't get that.
You can't get. Well, you can't. You don't. You're not under their laws and jurisdictions. Yeah, I don't think that's real neither, though.
No.
I don't think that's real. And anybody know that what the queen said? Make sure come for him. Or at least send a plane for him. You know what I mean? Send a plane for him. Send, you know, if he's that royalty, he should be picked up. Yep. He should be escorted. He should at least get a free ticket.
It's
not true?
When they come drop off deep at the port thing. When they come drop off somebody, they need to carry Louis back to England with them.
God no. God no. But anyhow, big up to LA. We'll move on from LA. Just so y'all know, he was arrested. We didn't cover that arrest because I wanted to see where it was gonna go. Bad boy Trevor is still incarcerated, by the way. For for those of you who don't know, and it is again under the DRMA, Disaster Risk Management Act. Remember when Andrew said go inside, the bad boy Trevor said we outside, and he had a party.
He had a
big stripper party at the pool and all these things, and you know it got out of control. It got out of control. Trevor said he invited the amount of people that the DRMA allowed, but he never knows that so much people are gonna show up. Cause the way he explained it, him say, you know, you invite somebody and that somebody that invite some more people, and then the people that invite more people. So by the time I look around a party bus where like whole heap of people just in there, and then squaddy come, but he said he's not paying that money. So bad boy Trevor got doing time. And how much you can get? 30 days or 90 days? 30 days, far from 90 days, you know, 3 months. I talk about jail in and Jamaican jail cells too.
Let's talk about it.
Jail ain't fit for nobody. So I'm not try to spend a day. So what am I trying to say? LA Lewis have more money than bad boy Trevor? I can't be.
You know how much bad boy Trevor they get fined?
How much?
Almost 1 million Jamaican dollar.
Bad boy Trevor?
Yes.
No, be a bad boy Trevor get fined this year 30,000.
And around 30,000, they only brought before. It's almost
the only people that can get fined are the 750,000. You have to be an entity like Rick's Cafe.
Like Rick's Cafe?
Yeah, or a club or something like that. It's an establishment. That's not for regular people. Yeah, if you keep a little party around a back and then catch up,
yeah,
I think at 30,000 and 40,000. I laid it out, the DRMA, because the DRMA is laid out who gets fined for what. And I did a video and laid it out. I'm pretty sure. But if I 1 million Jamaican about charging, me would have done the best thing like him too. I guess I would be doing about 3 months.
It's 150,000.
See there. And the reason he got fined 150,000 is because he was actually having a gathering, right? And he had multiple people there under the DRMA.
So that's $1,500 US.
1,500 for bad boy Trevor, and he rather do
time in jail.
Why time's rough? Yeah, cause strip club never keep. That's what he was trying to do, and I don't know if y'all know it, but bad boy Trevor, the actor, is also a connoisseur of sorts. Like, you know, when it comes to the girls and the stripping,
and the
go girl and everything.
Whatever you can think of that has to do with that side of the entertainment industry.
Freaky party.
He has it on lock.
Party.
Okay, he has it on lock.
In case y'all don't know what freaky party means, bad boy Trevor is known for keeping freaky party. So
freaky Jamaican party them.
Yeah.
The same one when them keep over here. And they say, in the US, I should say, is the same one that they keep in Jamaica. And Trevor is the leader.
Nobody don't understand that though. You have to break it down for them.
The leader and the connoisseur of those parties.
These people on here, they don't know what freaky party means. these are law-abiding, tax-paying, hard-working citizens. They're on their way to work early in the morning, so you have to explain freaky party. So freaky party, I would them go backers and all them something. Threesomes, backers.
In front of everybody.
Right, and them kind of party they Trevor keep. And I guess those parties the party them did dry up, so money wasn't coming in.
Yeah.
But I thought he owned a strip club.
He do.
And the stripper them couldn't strip.
Yeah, because it's COVID.
So nobody wasn't making it rain. Nobody was there to make it rain. No one was there to spread dollars all over the place. So he wasn't able to
or participate.
Yeah. So just him and him stripper them.
Yeah.
Everybody broke. John No Star. Well, shout out to bad boy Trevor as well, and I hope he makes it out of this untouched, unscathed,
and untraumatized from.
Trevor said, "I will see you now. I will see you now soon. I'm gonna do my time." D-Mac, I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's talk about this real quick. 7 people shot and injured in St. James. St. James are under Zoso. They're under Zoso, Zone of Special Operations.
Certain places in St. James is under Zoso, but St. James is under a state of emergency.
So currently under state of emergency.
Yep.
Me know them under something.
They keep Fletcher's is under. Fletcher's land is under.
Mr. Special Edition says that Trevor is out already. So Trevor paying money then, or his 30 days. No, I think he was in for 30 days, right? So in 30 days run off already.
I never go through the details.
Good for him. Either way. So this thing that happened, I don't know. Jamaica is like a wild, wild west. We'll run through many topics this morning, okay? So just hang with it. Jamaica is like a wild, wild west right now. It's been that way for a while. So we got a report yesterday about 7 people that got shot in an incident where 4 men in a car went to a place around one part to go shoot up some people. So they opened fire and they shot 4 people. On their way trying to make an escape, they buck up in a policewoman. The policewoman saw what was going on. She popped off and returned and shot at them. They ended up returning fire and escaping. And then them lick up in another car. So they collided with another vehicle, people going about their business. So the man them that shoot up the vehicle with the people them that collided with them, shot 3 more people. So stuff like that is wild as hell. Don't that sound like a video game?
It sounds like one of the old Western movies that when we used to watch with my grandaunt.
This sound like GTA. No, this ain't no Western. Western them ride horse and shoot revolver. Them man shoot machine gun and high speeding.
I don't play a game, so I wouldn't know what those games are like.
Yeah, sometime I did Jamaica now like my paro. Remember when we was riding down that and the youth fly past pan yang and
spin around the
in the middle of the road like a movie, and we were the only ones on that road. It's a long, lonely, dark road way up in the hills. Bushes everywhere around you.
We're like, if this Negro don't get out the way.
I'm over here reaching into.
And then you realize that you're not in the U.S. anymore. Yeah. And we're like, if he don't move out the way, you better hit him down, okay?
It's just the way they do things, man. It could be scary sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Fly past Pana Yang Yang. All the stories we hear about this Yang Yang, because it's a quick way to get away, right? It's a quick way to get away. Yeah. So they'll ride upon you, they'll open fire, and they'll keep riding. And they did that when we were there. Fly past enough, zoom, and did a crazy turnaround, raw in the middle of the road and stood right in front of us. And I'm like, okay, he about to start shooting. And then him just ride back past way again. I said, this madness right there. So, but the one there, 7 shots in one incident, that does sound like some crazy movie. Yeah. It sounds like some crazy movie. You shoot 4 people, you're trying to escape. You lick up the people in car, and I could imagine nothing but them must have come out of the way, hey, and rinse gunshot on them again too, and shoot 3 more people just so. Going about your business, you know.
I think the part that's hardest for me to like fathom is our government do band-aid fixes. Like they literally just cover up the wound until it starts to fester and get infected, and then you have to chop off the whole hand or chop off the whole foot. It's been how many years since they actually came up with a crime plan? Like
they don't have one.
That it's been years. It's been almost, I think, 2-3 years that they have a solid crime plan for Jamaica. All they do, state of emergency, and so in certain neighborhoods once the murder rate starts to spike. And now every bad man knows say that once they start doing something, they're going to do so in that area, and then they move to a different area because they tell them exactly when they're coming in and what they're going to do.
That part.
So it's no longer an option that's good.
So if you're a gunman, you just wait upon the Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security to give their briefing. Yeah? Why for that brief part there? They want to give them brief after them business, their boxers, their tongues. But to give them speeches. All the gunman have to do is wait for them to give their speeches and then map out the thing and be like, okay, they're going to be here this time. so we'll move go to Clarendon. Then you hear Clarendon is running hot. And you're like, oh, why is Clarendon running hot now? Because they're in the neighboring parishes. Right, and them hot up Clarendon until they move to Clarendon. When also move to Clarendon,
they move go
Westmoreland,
and the cycle continues, and it's a never-ending cycle. And they've been doing this for years, and they don't seem to actually feel like or change something. Like it's not working. It's like a crazy person banging their head on a door.
Lulu Ridges is right. Because I was just about to ask Babe, like, what was that crime plan for a couple of years ago? as far as I know, they have never came up with a crime plan.
Before Anderson, the guy before him and Anderson. What name? That's the JDF officer now. That's the police commissioner. Before
Anthony Anderson.
Major Anthony Anderson. Before him, they actually had a crime plan.
What was the crime plan?
I don't remember. But I covered the crime plan, and I said it was not good. It wasn't a good one. That's why
Lulu Ridges just hit it. Lulu Ridges says, I beg to differ, Brains. The crime plan is to let the people kill off each other. That's the crime plan right there.
You have a point right
That's the crime plan right there. I think they really sit up on their hill mountains and say, their mansion and say stuff like, them kill off each other down there. That's the crime plan. As long as it don't come up here.
Because when everything is said and done, we still have all of it lock and key, and our family is going to be okay.
Yeah.
Because it don't directly affect them, so they don't feel the need to fix it, and that's the problem. It do not directly affect them, so they never feel the need to fix it. Only when people start coming together and talking about it, they choose to address it, and the only thing they ever do is address it.
What new celebrity just went to Jamaica now that's on front page? Is it
Vanessa Bryant and her family?
Kobe Bryant's wife. See, when you say Vanessa Bryant, honestly, she is not that big on her own. No disrespect to Vanessa, she's not that big on her own. You might as well say Simone Smith. I'm gonna ask who is that. But if you say Kobe's wife, everybody knows Kobe Bryant. So Kobe Bryant's wife and her family are now in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith family were there recently, and they said that Jamaica is paradise and all this other stuff.
Oh yeah, and Beyonce mom and her.
Beyonce mom, sorry, yeah. She said Jamaica is paradise. She and her man was there recently. She looked like she got Jamaica got waiting to exhale, and she did, because the man that what she did there with is not the man that she's normally with. So I don't know. She went and picked up a Jamaican man. But she get her things sorted out. And getting her groove back like Stella. But you don't ever wonder why none of these famous people ever say anything about?
Because it don't affect
what's going on.
It don't affect them when they go to Jamaica. They're in there all inclusive, and sometimes some of them go to Jamaica and they have security. Our security measures in place for them, depending on how high scale they are.
Yeah, they're flying on private jets.
They have their security team with them to escort them to wherever they're going.
Personal chef.
The entertainment comes to them instead of they go to the entertainment like a regular Jamaican person. So Beanie Man, we go to them hotel.
Like how Beanie Man performed for Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade's birthday. It was Dwayne Wade's birthday, right?
Yeah.
They were celebrating. Yeah. And then just order Beanie Man.
Yeah.
Imagine that, you just order Beanie Man. I want a personal performance from Beanie Man. The guy that sings Sim Simma. And they're like, Beanie Man? Yeah, okay, we'll make that happen for you. Get in contact with him. Beanie Man say, yo, no, I'm going on COVID time, 10,000 US, private show. Them say, that's not money for us. That's okay. Come on down, Beanie. And give him 20 instead of 10. Yeah, for all your hard work on that. That's beautiful and all.
Yeah.
That's beautiful and all. But
when they go, the things that we see don't affect them, or they don't see it.
The places we go, they don't go.
Yeah. Because they're stuck in an all-inclusive, and they're in that zone. They're in vacation mode, and when we go, we're returning residence mode. So we're all over the place, exploring and doing different things.
Well,
and sometimes they're just oblivious just because they feel like Jamaica is a Caribbean island. It's a nice Caribbean island, and I'm just gonna go on vacation.
No,
they don't.
I don't believe that.
They don't. I don't feel like they think about the stuff that happens behind the scenes. But just because you're not in tune with Jamaica like that, they're more concerned about stuff that happens in their country.
Really?
Yeah, we just feel like.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, because nobody with sense sends high-profile people to a place where over 600 people were just killed in the past 6 months.
But they're not the ones getting killed, babe.
Yeah, but still, is that still a dangerous place?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, if I can afford to go anywhere I want to go, I'm looking at murder rate. I'm sorry. and I'm not going to where people are getting killed like fly. I'm probably going to be like, hey, you know that Antigua only had 3 for the year. It's very relatively peaceful there. You can walk late at night, all this other stuff. You might not be bothered by vendors and whoever and whatever and man I try to sell it this and that and unscrupulous people. Yeah. I would try to, personally, I would try to not go to somewhere. American artists, I think they elevate off of, it's like the demon needs blood. And they feel like they need to be associated. No. Maybe I'm reaching too much.
I think it's just our name.
I think
the whole liquor, but we thought about name thing. I think we've ingrained ourselves in every facet of every first world country that it's ingrained in them to say,
go to Jamaica.
I have to go to Jamaica. I've been to so many Jamaican restaurants. I've been around so many Jamaican people. I feel like I need to actually go there and experience it. And no matter what is going on behind the scenes, whether 55 people get killed and no one there, any of that. So
Jamaica just nice like that. That even though people are slaughtered, it's still fun.
Yeah. Our culture has been engraved in every first world country. So people are always gonna be like, me, I got Jamaica for my vacation. And we can't blame them because anytime we got Jamaica, I honestly feel like I don't want to come back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, looking at it like that, I don't know. I just thought I just want them to say something because I know that they are high profile.
And if they say something, people are going to be like,
it's gonna drip Andrew a kind of way. It's gonna see like when we talk now, them like, oh, the little blagger boy SouFlo and them woman, change the channel and show me something else. I saw them go on behind the scenes, regular Jamaican them.
Yeah.
Change the channel, like eat that they again and talk. But if somebody like Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade, Beyonce's mom, and these people, if all of them people here coming like, yo, it's a beautiful island, man, paradise here, I love it here, but I realize that there's some crazy stuff going on here. Why can't the government get this the guns and the murder rate under control? If them just said that, right, that's all. It would drip Minister of Tourism. It would drip Andrew Holness a different way. It would drip when next one name Police Commissioner a different way. Minister of National Security a different way.
Yeah, and you also put that particular issue on an international stage.
Exactly.
So other people would see it, and it wouldn't just be us talking about it. And once it goes on an international stage, it's a wrap because everybody's starting to do damage control after that.
Right. This is why I want them to do it.
Yeah.
This is why I want them to do it.
I feel like just because it don't affect them when they go to Jamaica and they only see the vacation side of Jamaica, they don't go to the daily ins and outs like we do. We go into the city, we go buy from this person, we go check that the person there, we go to places that they would never go to. So I feel like that's the only reason why they don't say stuff like that. They don't feel like their life is in danger.
Well, they stand up for cause that their life not in danger and they're not affected by it all the time. Rising Phoenix just says it's not their fight. And yes, it's not their fight, but we're not asking them to fight. We're asking them to raise awareness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between fighting and raising awareness. For instance, the people who go out in the streets and actually protest, and then the protests change into rubber bullets and dogs and water hose and handcuffs and dragged in front of a judge and obstruction of justice, whatever they charge you with, those people are fighting, right? The people who stay behind the scenes and do commentary on social media to raise awareness, they're not in the fight. They're in the fight on a different level. They're just raising awareness. I've seen all these people, them talk about what's going on in one next part of the world, bring our girls back when the girls them were kidnapped by Boko Haram from over in Nigeria somewhere. Them talk about this a place that needs food and stand with Paris and Italy when bombings go on. So they can say something. They can say something. That doesn't mean they're picking up the fight. It just means stand with Jamaica. Make Jamaica truly beautiful as it says it is. What happened to the one love? You know, are you alone? I feel the one love.
Yeah.
That kind of thing there. But me not lie, Jamaica honestly is one of them places there. It's somebody said it earlier, bittersweet.
Yeah.
You know, it's dangerous, exciting. And I think part of the excitement is the danger. Like you're on the road driving and it's like, yo, I have to hurry up and drive fast and come off my road. And people are zip past you and you're like, I wonder if a young they're gonna shoot after we and it's a mad kind of
it's like
your adrenaline is pumping or
adrenaline rush.
I guess it make you feel alive. I guess it make you feel alive. You know when you're in the US and you're like stuck in your routine every day, or Canada, or England, wherever y'all at overseas. You're stuck in your routine, life get boring. Oh God, I gotta be at work by 7 a.m. That means I have to wake up from 5:30 because I gotta go catch the train or I gotta ride, drive on the highway through traffic. You do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when Friday come, you're like, thank God I'm Friday. You're so tired, you sleep the whole Saturday. By the time Sunday, you open the Bible and read 2 verses, time to go back to work Monday morning. You're stuck in that boring routine. When you're in Jamaica, it's like
you're free.
You're free and excitement. Yeah. So I don't know. Something like that. But it's madness going. It's madness going. I'm wondering what the rate, the death toll rate is now. I'm sure we're past 650 now. 650. I'm pretty sure we've passed 650.
I thought the murder rate was gonna get better because of COVID, and it definitely did not.
COVID didn't stop nothing.
COVID did not stop, and that's crazy.
There's also an thing that didn't stop nothing.
Yeah, state of emergency.
State of emergency didn't stop nothing.
That's crazy as hell because in other parts of the world or other Caribbean countries, COVID stopped a whole lot of stuff from happening, but in Jamaica, it's like the complete opposite. People just start getting worse.
We're unruly, you know.
Yeah,
we're unruly. It's in our blood, though, isn't it?
Yes, that's true.
It's in our blood. For those of you who don't really know Jamaica history, you know that first of all of us are the same people, right? So all these Caribbean island people are the same people, along with the African Americans are your brother and sister them. We are the same set of people. DNA connected, same people. When them ships were dropping people off and they made a turn here and drop a load there, separating families, drop a load here, drop a load there. That's how we ended up scattered through like that, right? In masses. What ended up happening was, if y'all don't know it yet, for those who don't know, places like Jamaica was like the worst of the worst to go. And they made it that way. The sugarcane plantation, them had huge snakes in them. We didn't do cotton, we did sugarcane, right? And I don't know if you ever been in a sugarcane field. Sugarcane and pineapple and them something that we do. If you ever been in a pineapple patch or a sugarcane field, when you don't get cut up, because the sugarcane leaf is like a blade and it's sharp, right? It will cut you. Like paper cuts hurt more than anything else. But see a man catch a paper cut and say, yo, I prefer somebody chop me. Just chop me and done, because a paper cut there. But paper cuts hurt,
Yeah.
and you will get those cuts all over. So they would send them into these conditions if you were unbreakable. That means beat him. Your name is Toby. Remember that movie there? You say your name is Toby, and you're like, no, my name is Kunta. I will remain unbroken. Let go of that Kunta. Your name is Toby. No, I'm not taking your name. I am Kunta. Beat him. The ones they could not break, you would have to literally kill them before you could break them.
They would send to Jamaica.
They would send them to Jamaica, to the buck breaking farms, and to the sugarcane plantation.
And the same thing they did with the woman.
And also the tribes that came out of Africa, the more warring tribes ended up in Jamaica because those were the ones that couldn't be broken easily when they came to this side of the map.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This side of the globe. So, my name Kunta Kinte, Junta Kinte. Yeah, so I think it's in our blood anyways to be like warlike and rebellious. Warlike and rebellious.
Someone said the murder rate is 600.
That might explain some things. Which tribe you come from? God. So warlike and rebellious sometimes, so. But aren't we all though? Somebody said what?
Somebody said the murder rate is actually 692 now.
See that? But tell us how we're gone past 650.
Yeah.
I told you, man. I was hoping it wasn't true, but it is. Remember what I said before? I bet so we reach about 600 now. And they put out 627 was the number. That was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And the amount of next one killed, next three killed, double murder here, double murder there. I just lost count. So I'm like, I'm sure we reach 650 by now. And somebody is saying it's 692.
Yep.
My granny back foot. Yo, it's crazy. These are lives, you know. These are lives. We're literally snuffing out lives like it's nothing. Like them replaceable.
Yeah.
I wonder what type of slave went to Trini. I saw Evan Edwards. The way I try to start. What are you saying, Evan? Come on. In 6 months. Yes.
In 6 months.
Paula Mac. Yes. In 6 months. This is why I can't get why it's not an emergency to the people that visit. Honestly, with Jamaica, what I find is the more the murder rate climbs, is the better our tourism industry does. And it's crazy.
It booms, and every year they make more and more money, which is ironic.
Somebody said they might try to start troubling us. Somebody about the soft type slave them went to Trinidad.
I saw.
On the wicked. You did not see that on SouFLoTV. I didn't see it. Big up to my Trinidad. All right. Big up to my Trinidad. I've been around Trinidadians for a long time. So much so that at one point, when I spoke, people actually thought that I was Trini. They used to be like, he's not Jamaican, I'm telling you. Talk to him.
Same thing they said, me just start YouTube then. So I'm not Jamaican, I'm from Trinidad. I was like, this.
Yeah, I was around Trinis, like from being in the UK, Beer Trini, I was around in the UK, to being in New York, Beer Trini me used to be around in New York. So all them years around Trini, I started like adapting how they speak. And one time, like when the Jamaicans would come around, the Jamaicans them used to be like, "My youth, you're not even sound like a yard man." Yeah, I don't know. I was just.
Yeah, and he can turn on the Trini accent like nobody.
Yeah, I was fascinated by the accent. Anyway, I was fascinated by the Trini accent, and we just find it funny, especially when them said jokes. They just give the most hilarious jokes, and they're funny with the accent. So I gravitate towards the Trini thing. So big up my Trini people. We're one Caribbean family regardless, man. You know what I say? I don't know if the soft one went to Trinidad, but we know some Trini went them dead serious and them rough like some tough Jamaican people. So
yeah,
I could tell you stories, boy, like war stories with them Trini. They get down. They get don't take them for fool about soft. I think they're more reserved
than us, and we just fly off the handles.
Yeah, I think they're more reserved.
They'll leave
do them
it,
thing different.
Yeah, they'll leave it for it to stay a while, and then they attack you. And we just fly off the handle. And Bro Shaka just did a donation.
Bro Shaka, I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. Bro Shaka says the most powerful weapon of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. That's factual. That's factual. But enough people don't even know that they're being oppressed. Enough people that even know that I'm getting oppressed. Them just happy under any conditions. And sometimes that's our survival mechanism. You know what I'm saying? Not worrying about things that we can't control and all that.
Because that don't do you no good.
Yeah, we see our way through how we can
and call it a day.
So sometimes it's just our survival mechanism, and not necessarily say we're accepting oppression kind of thing. All right, so we done talked about a topic yesterday. Nah, Trini killing like roaches now. Leo Fire, listen, I'm telling you, like I said, I know war stories about Trinis, so I don't deal with the too soft thing. You know, some serious Trini. Some of them did some stuff that had me like, holy, like I wouldn't really do, and have to run well if New York and these kind of things. But now I put people business out there because now I realize that they know who I know, and yeah.
What is it? You're
6 degrees of separation.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah. So it's easy to piece back who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But if you were in New York around them time, there, Brooklyn especially, you will know them Trinidad don't play. They get down like that too. You know? Just they I don't see them mashing up their own place and people like we are at the rate that we are. Which is what I can't understand. Like Jamaicans kill with like it's first nature, not even second nature, first nature. Jamaicans kill like it's first nature. That's kind of worrying. Not kind of, it is worrying. It's troubling. It's very troubling.
Yeah, I want to them have a piece of Jamaica, so that's what I'm fighting for.
Yeah. Okay. Now Roma left it, right? Yeah, which is what a lot of people want. So to come off of that part there, let's say it like this. I think all that is being done to literally stop us from building generational wealth, passing on wealth.
Generational wealth.
Yeah, because if everybody run away, oh God, crime too high, murder rate too high, I'm gone, and I'm never coming back. If all of us did that, by the time our children are grown and take our grandchildren there,
they don't want a damn thing to do with it. Okay, and I'm not about that life.
But by the time them go, it's not gonna be no real Jamaican there. It's gonna be some
new. Even if it's not about real Jamaica, you can say you are a real Jamaican and this is your legacy.
No, but I'm saying, if all of us run away, right? If all of us run away, by the time our third generation goes there, nobody there is gonna be authentically from there kind of thing. It's gonna be new people who came in and them are breed up in the place. Like the Chinese them that are coming in now, they're having children there in Jamaica. So a generation from now, you can't tell those children nothing because they were born on that soil as well. Right? They could even look at our kids and be like, y'all weren't born here. You were born in the US. Your parents was from here. I was born here. So this not for me.
You have a point.
You know what I'm saying? And with y'all understand that? So we get chased out and we're looking for better life and we're looking for safety. And while we're doing that overseas, we're building a family. We're living our life. So our children are being born overseas, which is taking away their right, our birthright to the land. Because it's only through us that they're connected. Now, once fuel life expired, they're there on their own. They're not far enough. But those Chinese people and those Indian people and all them other foreigners that's moving into Jamaica, they're having children there. Their children are going to be able to look at our children and say,
you're not Jamaican.
Yeah, you don't lay no claim to this. And them can talk about, well, my daddy SouFLo and my mommy brains them left me this and that. You're still a foreigner. We born yasso. So that right there. Do you think Jamaica will become another state of the US? Hell no. No.
China and US don't mix, and China have invested too much in Jamaica for that to happen.
That was deep.
Very, but that will fly over a lot of people's head.
But it's true though. Yeah. So I look at Jamaica like China and the US are war over
them Side chick.
Yeah. Jamaica, the side chick. She's the girl that's caught in the middle. Jamaica is the pretty girl that's caught in the middle. And you have the big dragon and you have the big eagle on both sides, and they're warring over that place right there.
Who can invest more? Who can put in more and all of that? And obviously, China is winning with that because Jamaica loves take Chinese people things, especially this government. So even if the US wanted to, they could not because the Chinese government have already invested way too much into Jamaica for that to happen. Yeah.
So China are in the place then. America trying to get a squeeze in.
Squeeze in.
Yeah. I think Jamaicans are more respectful to Chinese.
Yes.
Than they are to
America.
To America and Americans.
Yes, they definitely are.
I think it's because, through business with China, Jamaica has seen development.
And not only that, the subserviency in our people.
Yeah, that too. Because whoever own everything is who we bow down to.
Yeah, and very subservient, and you're the boss and all of that. That's just in our culture. And
them still trust things at a shop.
Hell no.
Cause some me grew up, remember when the shopkeeper used to keep a book and grandma send you go a shop with no money and tell them to put it on the books.
Yeah.
Or put it on them tab or whatever. So you go up there, go get your loaf of bread and your rice and your tin mackerel and rare and then put it on the tab. Chinese people used to do that.
No, we didn't have the
Pass the phone a bit.
We didn't have the thing they set up.
Chinese people used to do that. Somebody is calling on the live from an unknown number. I'm afraid I don't know.
Alright,
so with that, let's move on to something else. Time is running. Time is of the essence. High Court for. I'm not gonna do that one there on a different video. Omar McLeod, one of my. Omar is a Clarendonian. Omar McLeod. I don't know if y'all follow track and field or not, but one of our brightest,
biggest,
best. I actually pegged Omar to do the 100-meter sometime in the future because the man fast. If you can fly over hurdles that fast, I can't imagine if no hurdles were in your way. So I thought Omar was gonna switch to sprints. However, he failed to make qualify for the
Tokyo Olympics.
He failed to make qualifiers for the Tokyo Olympics. That's not a good look for us.
At all.
That's not a good look for us. I really wanted to see him go.
Especially he's the defending Olympian. That alone breaks my heart. Like, I would be shattered.
And he don't even qualify to go
defend his title. Like, I would be crushed. And he went into a spiel on Instagram about why he didn't qualify and how the races were set up, and they didn't set them up the same way as they did the sprinters, and that's why the sprinters are breaking their records and all that. They didn't get time to recover, basically, is what he's saying.
Now, for those of you who don't understand, if you don't follow track and field, who Omar is, go look up Omar McLeod, right? Bad entertainer, but he is very entertaining when he does his thing.
Yeah.
Bad athlete. All right. But Omar was one of those athletes where it was a radio personality or some news media personality that got caught on recording a voice note talking about him, calling him a fish and all that. And there were
saying he's effeminate and all sort of stuff.
Right. There were, and this was while
he was in the Olympics.
This was while he was representing us in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Right. So man, I talk about him a fish, a Batman, this, and we had to defend him. We had to defend him because when he was defending us in the Olympics, everybody did glad for the goal when win. And then came this whole Batman win medal for it anyway. I don't want a medal there. And this time, the level of ignorance that was there. This brother has never came out to say he was gay. You just see me in a title club because I got them run inner. And for some reason they're like, yeah, you can see it in him. Because him act like a girl and all this thing. When I found out he was from Clarendon, I defended him even more because I know what it takes to go to that level of athletics. From a little country youth to make it to the world stage, to be in the Olympics defending your country, all right?
That's a feat.
That many will never get to accomplish in their lifetime.
Yep.
And the fact that he chose to represent us, cause people like Omar, they could have represented the U.S. The U.S. would have gladly paid for them to be on their
take
team.
them and pay for everything, okay? And they denounce their Jamaican citizenship and have nothing to do with Jamaica.
Right.
Because that's just what they do.
Right.
And they take out all our best and brightest and fastest and
but the brother said, you know what, none of that. He's Jamaica to the bone, and a Jamaica I'm a defend, and if he ever wins a gold in the Olympic, it's going to be for Jamaica, and he did just that. He did just that. Just like Usain Bolt, you think big offer na come Usain way to sell out and go run for some other country too?
I'm sure running the relays are champs. I'm sure they were after him, trying to recruit him.
And they make them purse big.
Big.
All right. When people talking about 50 million or 100 million US in your face, it's hard to say no. Because people licky and I say yes for a couple thousand. So you can imagine when they talking 100 million, it's hard to be patriotic.
Yeah. Very.
You know what I mean?
Especially if you're coming from a place of survival and this is what you're doing to survive. If they give you a big purse.
Paula Max says, Flo, you certainly met your match. I saw. Wait, babe, what kind of look was that?
Literally and figuratively. Yeah, he definitely did. See, for sure did. But yeah, if you were coming from a place of survival mode and you're using whether it's athletics or academics to get out of a situation that you feel like you don't want to be in, no one's gonna say no unless you're one of those nationalist people that's like, me will represent Jamaica always, and that's just what it is. And I feel like he is one of those people because if he didn't want to run for Jamaica, especially something like her.
He was already on scholarship in the US for school. In the university in the US on track scholarship.
Yeah.
So he was already in their recruiting pool. They're like, damn, that kind of time you running? Okay, we got to get you on the Olympic team. And he's like, nah, slow down. I'm going to run and represent Jamaica. And they're like, damn, bro, really? So big up to Omar for that. I'm disappointed as hell because I was really looking forward.
Yes, he was one of Omar McLeod, Johan Blake, Shelly-Ann Fraser. I'm sorry that I'm not remembering your name right. Elaine Chillian?
Yeah, Elaine Thompson.
Elaine Thompson. Those are the people that I was looking forward to seeing.
Who is retired just now? Somebody just threw in their retirement.
Veronica Simpson Miller.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Veronica Simpson Miller retired.
Yeah, she did her thing.
She did her thing, and she did her thing for a long time too.
Yeah.
So those are the people that I was looking forward to. And then,
like how we chased away Marlene Otti. Marlene Otti.
And Marlene Otti went to my alma mater.
Jamaica let that one go. But I saw it go. You gotta go look for the bread wherever you can get the bread, you know. And our athletes aren't really paid nothing. Remember the homeless one?
Yeah, even the girl that runs for the US, I don't remember her name. She married the NFL player and she started running for the US, and I was hella pissed.
The Jamaican girl?
Yeah, I was hella pissed because I felt like she sold us out. Okay, I was.
Listen, for NFL salary, for an NFL man, when I sell out man for bicycle boy, so can you imagine when she gets an NFL salary?
Alright, so.
Was herself in that position. Big up to them anyway.
Yeah.
Big up to them. Marianne, the track and field elite. Yeah, so this Olympics, we're looking forward to it. I mean, no, Jamaica got tear down the place.
And the girl,
Shelly-Ann Fraser, Jesus,
and the girl that
should be her
they're pegging against Shelly-Ann, baby. This is gonna be a showdown.
Because the girl bad.
The American girl. Okay.
And she's little, yo. Both of them little.
And she's tiny, just like Shelly-Ann, and
She is 5 feet tall.
They exude the same energy on the field. Like them own this. Them know them run this.
So okay? This is showdown of the divas.
Yeah.
Melanin on the track. Yo.
I'm excited about that one.
May I tell you, melanin on the track is about to be something special. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but there's a 17-year-old high school youth out here that's breaking Usain Bolt's records. Now, you got to understand this. When Usain broke his own record, set new record, broke those, set new world record, when Usain was doing that, there were people that were saying, we didn't think it was humanly possible to even go that fast in the first place. And then when Usain retired, people were like, those records are going to stand for generations to come. No, says melanin, because here comes a 17-year-old that's shattering those records right now, right? I just watched him race yesterday. I don't have his on hand. Wait there. Let me tell y'all who. But he's 17 years old and he's still in high school. High schoolers breaking Usain Bolt's record. There he is. Ariane Knighton. Y'all look up Ariane Knighton. This is real. So the Olympics is going to be a showdown. We in there talking, boy, I think Usain should have trained and go back for one more. No?
Honestly, with the upset that the last Olympics did,
But you see,
I almost had a heart attack. But that must be nothing.
Let them get Cassie on the
I'm sure they have help and he can train at home.
Boy, I feel some kind of way. I wanted his records to stand.
You know still. Okay, I wanted him to.
Yes, he's from the USA. The 17-year-old is a 17-year-old African American, and him just fly past what I Usain Bolt record the other day, and eased up. If you watch the race, the man eased up at the finish line and point out something on the side. Same kind of flair he got going through. Very exciting to watch run. Asher Smith, 100-meter UK. I don't know about that.
Bye, guys. I hear my children.
Later, baby. All right, I'm soon done anyway. We're after the hour.
Okay.
Junior record. No, man. Okay, so he broke the junior record, right? Look it up. Look it up. He just ran professionally for the first time. And he broke the record for... Okay, so Peace, Love, and Investments. Thank you. I appreciate you greatly. Peace, Love, and Investments made a nice donation and says, I love you both together. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm looking at him right now. Okay, this youth just... Noah, the fastest guy in the world right now was Noah. Forgot what his name is. Noah is also very flamboyant on the track. And, you know, you have to exude that kind of nobody can beat me. I am the man. It's sports psychology. If you go out there, go tell yourself that somebody might be faster than I am, then you might run like people are faster than you. See? So he just, for the first time, ran professionally, and he beat the fastest man in the world, which was Noah. He's from Florida. Now you probably have some Jamaican in him. Probably. Because if he's from Florida, I'm about to go dig up his background. Ariane Knighton. Sound like one Jamaican name too, don't it? Noah Lyles. Thank you, Noah Lyles. He just beat Noah Lyles. And Noah Lyles is supposed to be the man after Usain Bolt. And the 17-year-old dog him. And when the 17-year-old got to the finish line, he eased up like 10 meters into the finish. Had time to ease up and point to the finish like this. Like, yeah, I'm coming through. I'm coming through. Watch what the final is going to be like. So this is going to be a showdown. Yeah, but the youth body, he is something to see, man. When somebody called me and said, yo, SouFlo, you seen the 17-year-old that just break Usain Bolt junior record? Yes. I said, nah. They showed him to me. I looked it up. There was a new race. Come and look it up weeks later, and the new race was him doing a professional race, and the boy is bad. I swear he must be him have some kind of seem that, just so y'all know, Melanin on the track, my friend. Gabby Thomas. I don't know Gabby Thomas. Oh, Gabby Thomas. No, that's not her. That's not her. Fastest woman in the world. Track and field. Me granny. They're saying the fastest woman in the world is still Florence Griffith Joyner. Can be. Now Shelly and Fraser Price. Or Shelly is no. Ah, here go Gabby Thomas. I just caught it. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. People, I'm big on track and field, you know. I'm big on track and field. I actually went to college on partial academic scholarship. So track and field has always been my thing. So I'm very big on track and field. So when Olympics time come around for me, that I like, I'm all in. I'm all in. But here she is. She's saucy. She's flamboyant. I think she's even more flamboyant than Shelly-Ann. Shelly-Ann ain't this flamboyant. That girl here, her personality is like really dominant. Really, Shelly to me kind of subdued. Like she'll step out with the bright hair and everything, but she not really act it out. No. So that's her right there to look out for. She bad. She a rocket too. But I think Shelly-Ann is about to show them something though. I think Shelly and Fraser Price is about to show them something. I'd never count the Pocket Rocket out. That name so fits her, Pocket Rocket, because she really small. Like you can put her in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? But she fast, and both of them are tiny. Everyone knows that tiny people can't run so fast, but usually sprinters are usually shorter. That's why what's his name was a phenomenon. Usain, cause Usain so tall. Babe, son, can I come now? I'm getting off now. All right, people. So we're past the hour. My babies are up. I can hear Beer Nice behind the door. So I'm about to go be daddy and all that before I get back to some work. I have T Viral, my son. He drops a single today that is called Money is the Ruler. So we just recently shot that video. I want you to go see that video and leave your opinion over there. Let me tell you something about my kids and me. Please don't, if you're too old and this is not your genre, then the kids don't need you over there with your ancient criticisms. All right. Some of us have an issue of letting young people be young people and live their life. Just like how my grandparents, they didn't like what my parents were into. And as far as their music and fashion and all that go. And then my parents, they weren't all into everything that my generation was into as far as music and fashion and all that goes. And now it's my children's turn. And I find like when I send people there to go support it, it's usually a grown crowd that goes there. Yes, I expect that based on how this platform is built. But when we go over there, I'll be your criticism. Your father sent me here. Keep on the right track, youth, and this and that and that. Ah, man. Hero. Some of y'all go waiting too much. I like the song, but that curse word there, you need to take it out and this and that. It's not your music. One person said on Instagram, if somebody could please tell me what he is saying because I don't understand a word he's saying. The man said, plain as day. Remember times I had nobody else, just me and my brothers. They held me down through the rain, held me down through the pain. And that's all I put up on Instagram. And she like, I don't know what he's saying. I don't know where I said. Somebody please translate because maybe if I understood it, I would. You're up in that age now, your hearing start to fade and all these things. Just leave the liquor youth them something outside. Either you're gonna go support it with a thumbs up and you know what I'm saying, a good comment or something. But the constructive criticism is good for anybody. But someone who don't know how to be constructive in your criticism, you just criticize. See? Now, so we're dropping. Actually, I told him to drop it at 6 a.m. this morning. So I'm pretty sure it's up already. And once you drop that at 6 a.m., I would tell my audience to go over to his channel and give some support. So I'm gonna put the link in so you can go, and also go check out Wifey's channel, who isn't subscribed already to my wife's channel, Makai. Makai, are you gonna say good morning?
It's up there. I'm gonna put the link in the comment section.
Oh, I was grabbing the link right now myself. All right, so let me share it with them real quick and give them far as backstory. So here we have a young man who, you know, he just graduated high school. Here's the link. He just graduated high school, and because of COVID and all that, we didn't want to rush into college yet. His mom is kind of extra protective, so you know he's been locked in the house for a while. So we didn't go do the whole tour in the college campus and all that stuff. However, is a youth that writes, engineers, as in mix, master, produce his own stuff. He's a maestro. He's a maestro. And I sit with him and have conversations about this. I said the music industry is rough, okay? But if this is what you choose to do, then I'll support you 100%. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to focus on ownership, and I want you to focus on knowledge, knowing every single part. For instance, I want you to know how to shoot and edit your own videos. That way, when you get there and you have a team of people doing it, you can actually direct them because you know what it's like to do it and what needs to be done. Also, I want him to focus on ownership as far as owning all rights to all his creative content. So that's where we're at with his stuff, and he's working through it, and he is blossoming and doing extremely well. So we're inviting you along for the journey. All right. Again, like I said, don't go over there expecting church music, because it's not church music, but it's real music though. I didn't know I'm gonna promote foolishness. Cause if it's my youth, I would have been telling from day one, listen, go find something else though, because this music thing is not yours. All right. You don't have no talent. You're tone deaf. You're this. I would have gladly told him that, but I couldn't fight this youth talent. He is like really, really talented. He wows me. So I figured, hey, let's roll with it. So that's how we are doing. All right. So hit that link, please. Go over there. Check out the song. Check out the video. It is all 100% in-house, done independently, and you'll see more. No other church music. Some of them will go over there. Jesus Christ. He cursed. Why don't know why your dad is letting you curse and all this? Please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Leave room for his age group. Maybe you can even tell your kids to go over there, because your kids and my kids are probably around the same age. You have some teenager, I fit them thing that. Go over there. All right. Have a great day, everyone. And I'll catch you tomorrow morning right here on SouFLoTV with this thing we call Morning Thoughts. All right. Bless up and peace out. Kai, you want to come say bye? Bye. They can't see you. Come right here. Bye. Say, up. Oh, we are doing this. Bye. Oh, your Paw Patrol? All right. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Peace. Peace. Get him a peace sign. Peace. Oh, hit him with the peace sign, Papa. This is God.